EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jones motioning here. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Again, it's Benson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Green. Hey, Larry!
Now Murray. That thrown short, caught by Ryman. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Buzz. Hey. Omaha. Hey, Ace.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Chicago.
And for the second straight offseason, it's kind of hard to believe Mike Swift kind of finds himself in a new place every year. This time it's with Chicago. Just a year ago, over 1,000 yards rushing, and he's going to be looking to build off that last year's success.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Gerald Everett. Touchdown, Bears. It's his third touchdown on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
What? Big Ace.
McBride is the motion man.
2-2.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Hey. Move. Stop.
They'll go again with Benson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Shit.
That's a gain of 3.
Buzz.
It's 3rd and 7.
2-2.
Throwing Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. The Bears have Velus Jones deep to return. That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter. Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That's to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Whoa. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Cole Komet, touchdown Chicago. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Next the score, Bears 14, Cardinals nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 30. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
And after that last run by Trey Benson, Mike, you can really see the qualities that has these Arizona Cardinals coaches so high on this running back. I mean, last year, 14 rushing touchdowns in 2023, a career high in college. He can get downhill. He's strong. He's big. He really has everything you're looking for in an NFL back.
They motion a receiver right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jacob Howling. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Deuce. Shift.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. A handoff, running left is Benson. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Close.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts.
Shoot! Whoa. 2.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Big Ace open.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And they'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw is Murray. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. So, fourth down, and the veteran Matt Prater on for the Cards. And this one is blocked. Oh, big hole left side to the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. First and 10. Here's Murray to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
Who you got? Larry! 2-2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
On third down, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. On the return is Jones. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Williams on first and 10. That's caught left side by Odunze. From the 39, here's a first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
2-2. Biggest. 2-2.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Pass is caught. It's Tyler Scott. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. The Bears call out their field goal team. This a 57-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. So we have reached halftime, and the visiting Bears are in front as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out? Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll run with Fournette. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this is 3rd and short. Just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he will score. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Larry! Hey! Omaha.
Working out of the gun, Murray. His pass complete to Darius Davis. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Omaha. That's 1. 2.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They're going on 4th down. Murray. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Let's go! Forward.
A give left side for Mitchell. He's to the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and Next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Moore going in motion. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield.
Sit. Push. Hey. Easy.
They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Big Ace.
Here's Murray. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
What? Omaha.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long.
Swim.
McBride is the motion man.
2-2.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end.
21.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, easy, quiver. Big ace. Hey. Stop.
They'll run, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Move. 2.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Second down and 8.
Hey, Omaha.
They'll run here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Murray. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Let's go now.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Moore on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and As you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Off play action. Here's Williams. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. And he goes up top looking for Komet. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he will score. Cole Komet, touchdown Chicago.
He bumped into his own man, bro. Watch. See? You seen it? I saw that and threw it.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into
He bumped on his own man.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish.
He bumped into his own man, bro. What I supposed to do? I mean, hey, I'm going to throw it if he open.
The kickoff team is out on the
They out there nervous, bro.
We're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Blame me. Make it hard for you on that run, bro. You can't broadcast what you're going to do and think you're going to get away with it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's
I gave you that one.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
You know what you want to do out there. Make your field goals, though.
That's a rare miss for the veteran, and they are unable to add on the point after.
Don't kick it full power. Don't let the meter go all the way up, bro.
As the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. In motion now, it's Scott. Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
Ooh.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams.
And you're doing that.
He is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide
fuck this one up,
not only creating the turnover, they
there you go.
For 6,
and kick it full power.
Right back into this game.
Why you ain't onside kicking, fool?
The kickoff team is out on the field.
Definitely can't get it if you don't try. Well, I'll take it, though.
Scott now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. On the bootleg, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Just conceded the game, huh?
Crowd into it now as we get to third down.
There's only one score down. You didn't use the timeout or none of that shit. I'll take the win, Philly. You're going to give it to me easy, bro.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Wide receivers, quarterbacks. Receiver right outside linebacker in. Right in, wide receiver. On the free safety.
Hey, go, go! Go! Hey, easy, route, Silver! Rib, 23! Hey, run! Hey, hey! Hey, let's go. Here we go. Hey, lion, lion! Red on red.
The worst type of person. Honors, the truth, disgraceful, stability, and everything. The brightest gets to the sun. I take it all it's all I if you got that loyalty, please don't go around with loyalty. I'm the brightest gets to the sun. I'm the sun. I'm the sun. I'm the sun. I take it all the way to the beat. It's all in my if you got that loyalty, please don't go around with loyalty. Sun, sun, I'm the brightest gets to the chilly. I'm the sun. I'm the sun. I'm the sun. I take it all the way to the beat. It's all around me. If you got that loyalty, please don't go around with loyalty. I'm the brightest gets to the chilly. I'm the sun. I'm the sun. I'm the sun. I take it all the way to the beat. It's all around me. If you got that loyalty, please don't go around with loyalty. only person who looks like a person. Cardinals, trophy, disgrace, worthless, the loyalty, and everything. The benefits, everything under the sun, under the sun, under the sun. If I tell you how to do it, I'm gonna be done, be done. It's all in I'm the brightest thing slipping, chilling under the sun, under the sun, under the sun. If I tell you how to do it, I'm gonna be done, done. It's all in you might not loyalty, things fall around and loyalty. I'm the brightest thing slipping, chilling under the sun, under the sun, under the sun. If I tell you how to do it, I'm gonna be done, done. It's all in harmony. You might not loyalty, things fall around and loyalty. I'm the brightest thing slipping, chilling under the sun, under the sun, under the sun. If I tell you how to do it, I'm gonna be done. It's all in harmony. You might not loyalty, things fall around and loyalty. The only person who looks like a person. Cardinals, trophy, disgrace, worthless, the loyalty, and everything. The brightest thing slipping, chilling under the sun, under the sun, under the sun. If I tell you how to do it, I'm gonna be done, loyalty. It's all in harmony. If you want that loyalty, things fall around and loyalty.
On the ready. There's a hot. On red. Silver. This is 24. Hey, go, go! Go, go! Here we go, Hey, easy, Ralph, Ralph! Ralph, Ralph! It's hot! Rip, 23! It's hot! Hey, Ron! Red, red! On the set! Hey, hey, hey! Red, red! All right, let's go. Ready up! Silver! Ready, set! Here goes the hot! Hey, lion, lion! Here we go, sir. Ready, break! Here goes the hot! Red on red. Silver. On red. Here we go, sir. Huh? Decent 24. Hey, go, go! Go!
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Two teams on opposite ends of the Sunshine State. The Jags and Dolphins are underway. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Turbo 3, kick. Nice jam. Solo left Zion.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Now Thomas will come in motion right. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass going to turn into a loss. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
11. Silver.
Now Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Go ahead.
And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go play action with Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Easy. Right, let's go.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Tua going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
32 stinger.
On play action, here's Tua. Steps away. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, get set.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9. ETN up the middle. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Jones keeps it himself, and he will have a Jaguars first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Jones will sneak it, and he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, ETN. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On red. Have gun. Here we go.
And they'll run with ETN. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. In motion right is Thomas. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, go.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Look at the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. On 1st down, back to Achane. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Breaks through the contact. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Again, it's Achane. They juked him. Down the left sideline. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even? They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 14. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And let's just go ahead and list all the things Scout saw when he was coming out of LSU. Tracks the ball easily. Great vertical speed. Plays above the rim. Excellent catch radius and has good contact strength. That led to 17 touchdowns scored last year, which led college football.
Here's Lawrence. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Running out of the gun with ETN. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Let's go.
In motion left is Davis. Lawrence will throw. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Forced out to his left. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
13, Luke. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Lisa 24. 11.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. To the right side and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, when you draft a guy that high defensively, you hope he can make some plays for you, and he does indeed get the interception there, Charles, in his first NFL ball game.
And to think that if there was any flaw to his game coming out of college, the way that we looked at tape and judged it, it was his pass coverage, defending the pass. But that's just a great instinct right there to sniff that one out, be in the right position, and come away with the interception.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
44.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Up the middle, Achane. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
21G.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This is caught, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 155 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Flushed out right. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I figure I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Now Lawrence. And Thomas has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine.
He's got a man, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 186 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Tua. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Achane gets it from the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Tua sets up to pass it. On the move to his left. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2nd and 10.
Turbo two. Hey, turbo one.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. His throw incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
32 stinger.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Turbo one hard. Turbo two ice jab. Turbo two ice jab.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. They'll give him 4 yards there, and they're going to have a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Hey, Lion. Safe right.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's caught by Davis. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Take right open. Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Dolphins 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
It's a game of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's right, snug.
Running left, H.N. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go.
Lawrence. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Go ahead. Out.
Here's Achane to start the drive. He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Tua going to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Chad Muma, and the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Big 13 heavy. Hey, easy, Ralph.
Here's Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1. And one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Jaguars, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.